Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Throw it.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need...
He's gone for goal! Camavinga. And it's Azar. Azar! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Ugarte. Zalewski. Gavi. Goes for goal! Oh, he has levered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Azar. Oh, this looks sharp. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Antonio Silva can get it clear. And that's gone loose. And it's Gavi. Knocks it out wide. He's got away. Ball driven towards the far post. That has ended up in no man's land. Applies the finish! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
No, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Martinez. Martinez stood his ground strongly. Barcola was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Robertson. Barcola. And that little bit of skill has got him away. No, he's just misjudged that one. Camavinga picks it up from the goal kick. Messi, and he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Looking for the run, and this is Messi. Chance, surely! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Azar. Azar. Oh, this is a very good run. Great defending, strong and determined. And now the breakaway. Aguirre cuts it out. And he's running through. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, no joy this time.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ugarte puts his foot on the gas, tries to dink it through. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
He's had a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Barcola is wide and looking to get onto this. Ugarte was in no mood for any of that. Looking for options for movement. Chance here to counter. Barcola.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Big chance! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that means just one thing. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Here we go again then. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Gets a good foot in there. Ugarte. Now it's Martinez. And it's Gavi. Some resolute defending there. Barcola is in a really good position out wide. And that's put paid to a promising move. Zalewski charging forward, the ball at his feet. Foot in. That pass isn't the best. And it's Lewis Skelly. That's Zalewski. Gavi. Azar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Aguirre gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Serginho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Camavinga. Zalewski. Now it's Azar. Lewis Skelly. He's had it taken off him. And he plays one through. Now it's Yamal. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Aguirre gets across to intercept that. Now it's Zalewski. That's a shade optimistic. And he's heaved it away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Martinez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. There could be trouble here. Barcola is on his own. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Martinez is onto this.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Paris Saint-Germain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now he's got space here. Triol cuts out the pass. Distributed tidily. Threads one in. Just eases him off the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Azar. Now it's Martinez. Antonio Silva does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Barcola. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Yamal. Hazard. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Serginho.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's a cute ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Martinez herring after the ball here. Messi. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He can run onto that. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Serginho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Now it's Messi. Messi, and he's running through. Stood up well to him there. Messi! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Batistuta. Floated through. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cannavaro. Ferran Torres. And that has not gone well. Nice looking ball. And here's Ferran Torres. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cannavaro. Van Bauten. Now it's Neymar. And it's Van Bauten. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Xavi Alonso. Nicely weighted ball. Gavi. Barella is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's the keeper's ball. First quarter of an hour gone. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Alexander-Arnold, ready to try one. Going for goal! Decent hit from there.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
And that's a good ball. And the finish! He's got a goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's straight offside. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Played out to the right. Foden is herring after that one. And here's Barella. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's only too happy to take that back. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they've got their lead back. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona take the lead. And he has shown him a yellow card. This looks promising. Fernando Torres. And it's Gavi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And this is Messi. And that could set him on his way. He's onside, and he's away. Goes for a shot! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi gets into a good position. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And this is Messi. Hernandez looking for the run, and he's in on goal. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He is through here. Great chance! Foden. That is... And the whistle goes for half-time.
Un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 5.
Here we go
Será
again.
sustituido por el dorsal
Paris Saint-Germain
9.
really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Engages and forces him off the ball. Xavi Alonso. Quality ball. Mbappe is on to... Mbappe! Great football, shot and save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Barcelona has the chance to go the other way. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cannavaro. Xavi Alonso. Done delicately. Batistuta is flagged offside. It's just beyond his reach. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Shoots! No, not quite.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Barella, and he's been shifted off it. And it's Messi. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's found the way through. Barella. Ferran Torres, looking understandably energised after his goal. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Gets a good foot in there. Hernandez. Now it's Barella. And he's managed to get free. Oh, nicely intercepted. Van Bouten getting this one clear. Oh, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Batistuta. Fernando Torres. There's the shot! Goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change. Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. An instinctive delivery.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Just about up to 7. Here's a chance! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Hazard. So much time and space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Real chance! Messi finds himself offside. Hazard. Played out to the left flank. Pinches it off him. And that is out of play. Neymar running with the ball. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And this is Messi. Taken back almost at once. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking to play him in. And this is Batistuta. Tries from a long way out. And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
He might be in, he's had a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Neymar plays it short. Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. PSG on the counter-attack. Oh, what has happened here? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Neymar. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's picked it up out wide. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Messi. Time added on 4 minutes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And no, that was never going to make it. That's really well manoeuvred. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now can he... Great chance! Goal! Germany! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So, a breakthrough already. No, that's been intercepted. Modric. Messi. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Conte. And they can counter here. Now it's Emery.
Well, that was harder not to pick out a teammate, and he pulled it off.
Now it's Mbappe. Conte. This looks promising. Barella. Foden. Nicked it back promptly. Chance here to counter. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Bale. That looks a good ball through. And he tries a shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Modric. Now it's Bale. Oh, that's well spotted. Ah, he's given it away. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Paris Saint-Germain are three just about within shooting range. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! No mistake! And they are right back within touch! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. And it's Barella. Gavi. Now it's Bale. Great vision. That is a great pick out. He is through here. Bale, he's free, he has got space. Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Oh, that is Mbappe! João Palhinha. Frimpong kept his eye on it, and he's there. Paris Saint-Germain are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Conte, Adams, Mbappe is herring after that one. Foden, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nice-looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Adams. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Van Dijk makes the interception. Foden. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe. Now that's a lovely exchange.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Frimpong.
Two minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Bale. And that is expertly dealt with. He's a sharp little... It's Bale! It's in! And they are cruising away. So smooth. There's the whistle for half-time. And the second half gets underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Now it's Mbappe. Barella, played out wide. So much time, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And the finish! He scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Shoots! And he hits the net! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Paris Saint-Germain have a goal. This is Messi. He's having a shot! He scores! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Mbappe gets through on his own. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To increase the lead. That is quite remarkable.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And this is Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, there it is! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Decent progress down the left. And it's Barella. Gavi. Zaire Emery stands tall and stands strong. Modric. Foden. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Palhinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's João Palhinha. And here's Ferran Torres. Frimpong did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Number 7, Modric. Coming on the field is number 4, Palmer.
Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that looks a decent ball. Now it's Drogba. Can he get it through? Messi gets over an intercept. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away, played in, big header! That's going to go a long way. Looking for the run. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Palmer. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Knocks it into space. Palmer. Zaire Emery. Played back. Turns back here, probably the best option. Frimpong. Now it's Drogba. Played out to the left flank. Mohamed Salah. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a pretty loose pass. Palmer. Conte. Now it's Drogba. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's delightful. And he's managed to get free. Lofted in. And the keeper beats it away. And the ball's gone astray. And it's Conte. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Minute has been indicated.
Bastoni. Palmer.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's hoisted clear.
Substitution for Germany. Number
A
2,
moment to try and place
Conte.
the cherry on the cake.
Number 33.
Cleared away.
Coming on the field. Number 15. Chouameni. Number 9.
Now it's Martinez. Bale aims beyond the defence. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been intercepted. Ferran Torres.
The presence of Franco Baresi in this lineup suggests to me, Peter, that they'll be playing quite a high line.
What makes you think that?
Well, because he's got all the qualities required to excel in such a system, because of his read.
He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Gavi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer chips it through. He's found a way through. Oh, not quite. Paris Saint-Germain are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ferran Torres. Gavi. And Bastoni. Yamal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He won't be happy with that one.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cruyff looking to run onto it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Still goalless at the moment. Kaká. Kaká going face... And Cruyff! He's got away with one there. Just eases him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. He's found a way past. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. Corner number 2 then. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Pelé. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? Chance to deliver.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
In again. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Real chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cruyff.
This is the time you need that pace.
Cruyff going full tilt down the left. Cruyff. Pelé. Gavi. Barella. That's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bergomi. Vieira. That's a cute ball. Alexander-Arnold. Martinez looks to get on the end of this. Yamal. João Palhinha. And Hernandez. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Barella.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shot at goal! 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. That's a lovely pass. And smartly reclaimed. Dembele! Dembele! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
That's really well manoeuvred. This is Dembele. That's been cut out, well played. Palinha. And it's Barella. Alexander-Arnold. And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's Dembele. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Stood up well to him there. And he welcomes it in. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Takes a shot! He's delivered all right!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Dembele gets through. Can he finish? It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he
takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
Paris Saint-Germain really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that is a... There's the shot! He scored! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Ferran Torres. That's a shade optimistic.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, it's Dembele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kaká, he's shifting through the gears here. It's Dembele! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Le numéro 23, le numéro 9, le numéro 21, le numéro 95. À leur place, le numéro 14, Messi, le numéro 13.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Le numéro 27.
Adeyemi, and he's been shifted off it.
Attention,
Kaká has created one goal already. He has found the way through, and he's onside. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Kaká. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Adeyemi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pele! And that would have won it.
Pele really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Nicely spread. Great vision. Messi. That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Threads one in. And the shot! Great reaction. Now it's Hazard.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Great ball, and he shoots! Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Can he get it through? Nicely worked. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Bergomi. And time is up. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh no, this does not look good. Searching pass he's played there. Gavi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Looking for options for movement. No, that's been intercepted. Aguirre making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
And that's an errant pass. Yamal is there, and he can pick it up. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's clever. And the keeper has it. F11. That's really well manoeuvred. That's been cut out, well played. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, this looks sharp. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played up towards the front line. Van Nistelrooy chasing after it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. Ferran Torres. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a sharp pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ferran Torres. Oh, and that pass just didn't quite work. Tries to pass it through. Yamal finds himself offside. Alexander-Arnold pokes it out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. That has not gone well. And he's decided to go for it. It's a loose ball. And they've got rid. Ball's gone out of play. Van Dijk. Now he's off and running. Ferran Torres. Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And the pass is intercepted. Ferran Torres. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cross in, looks like a good one. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And it's Neymar. Palinha. Oh, Red, nice interception. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And he's managed to get free. Ferran Torres looking for the run. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Neymar. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Palinha. Can he get it through? Gavi. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
The most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? Casillas gets... And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Solid, very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Driven forward. Martinez chasing after it. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking to play him in. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good alertness. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now that looks a decent ball. Gavi. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Lobbed in behind.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Palinha. Now it's Martinez. Aims beyond the defence. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! Really well taken goal. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 13, Hazard. Le numéro 9, le numéro 21. À leur place, le numéro 14, Messi.
Knocks it into space.
Le numéro 27,
60 minutes
le numéro
played.
4.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Well played and well cleared.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get onto this? Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
That's That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cannavaro robs him of possession. Cleared without hesitation. This ended up in no man's land. He has found the way through. Picked out brilliantly. That's really well cleared. Mohamed Salah.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Terrific header. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 22.
Time for a change in personnel. So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are...
And Messi! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Messi is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
And he thumps it clear.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Tries to play it through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. 5 minutes left on the clock. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van der Vaart. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Adeyemi. And there's the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. There could be trouble here. Just the keeper to beat! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's made it. Has another go! It goes to show he is human after all. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposite. There's the shot! And he hits the net! Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual.
And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Van Basten. He's a sharp little ball here. Chance, surely! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Wolverhampton are looking to go forward now. Maldini. Here's Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Played into space out wide. Corner it is. Shapes to shoot! And they've got rid. In towards the back stick. And he's there to get it away. And it's Iniesta. Aguirre makes the interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Matheus Nunes. Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Adeyemi. That's very neat. Adeyemi! It's a searching pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Could be danger here. Van Nistelrooy! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Wolverhampton are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he shoots! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries from a long way out. Great football, shot and save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he was quick to react. And it's Nunez. He's gone for goal. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Beckham. Now it's Schneider. Well, that pass isn't the best. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. Iniesta. Pass is just off target. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Mbappe. Adeyemi. Beckham. Saliba cuts out the pass. Looking for options for movement. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Foot in.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's rather hopeful. Triol. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. Takes the shot! And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Saliba is there, and he can pick it up.
2 added minutes
Quality
has
ball.
been indicated.
Pass somewhat off target. João Palhinha. And it's Nunez. Beckham. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
There's the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Joao Palhinha, Aguirre, and Azar. Now it's Mohamed Salah, Iniesta, Beckham, and he's been shifted off it. And it's Salah, and here's Azar.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Van Basten. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. It's Van Basten! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Priol gets across and deals with it. Alexander-Arnold. It's a promising position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has not gone well. Schneider gets a foot in here. He's in plenty of space here. And he's cut it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that looks a decent ball. That's beautifully weighted. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Almost an hour gone.
The attendance for this match was 29,000.
He's having a hit! Joao Palhinha. Van Basten. Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Van Nistelrooy. And now they can clear their lines. Played out to the left flank. Azar. Kubel. Now Saliba. And it's Hernandez. Adeyemi. To Azar. Oh, that's ambitious. Maldini. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. No, that's been intercepted. Adeyemi. Joao Palhinha. Ball played for Matheus Nunes. And it's Salah. Some good work on the right flank here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Schneider. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's let fly! Into the last quarter of an hour. Dinks one through. Van Nistelrooy. Saliba. And Joao Palhinha. Alexander-Arnold. Saliba. And Hernandez. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well timed, excellent interception. Matheus Nunes. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
And he's picked it up out wide, pings it across, and he's there to clear it. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Salah. Good chance here! Just 5 minutes remaining now. Azar, nicely aimed pass. And he's had it nicked away. Great vision. And it's Salah. Maldini wins the duel this time. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. Searching pass he's played there. Takes a shot! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. All the way back. That has been cut short.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Figo. Well, played right into his path. Oh, no joy this time. That's going to go a long way. Shot, surely! Adeyemi. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Good ball over the top. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's played in here. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Rivaldo looking to run onto it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Rijkaard. This looks promising. Danger averted for now. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a pretty loose pass. Aguirre goes steaming forward. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. And the shot! And again! It's there! First blood drawn. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Middlesbrough have broken through. Here's a chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Gavi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
João Palhinha.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Barella. That's a good ball out wide. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brilliantly cut out. Great vision. And the shot! He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Yamal. Showing great feet there. Played in deep.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Figo. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Nice looking ball. Can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Knocks it out wide. Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank. And we have our very first corner. Oh, it's come loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's ambitious. Now it's Mbappe.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a decent clearance.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ooh, crossed in early. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barella, he's a sharp little ball here. Adeyemi, passing is crisp and sharp. Into the channel. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
Aguirre. Somewhat off target. And he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and the first 45 minutes are up. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the game has already resumed here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That has been slung wide.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, good spread. Hernandez. That has ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard. Goes looking wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's gone out for a throw-in. Looking for the run. Floated through. Oh, it's Dembele. And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That is good alertness. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Gavi. Barella. Now it's Mbappe. Adeyemi. Gerrard.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Gavi. João Palhinha. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, it's Dembele. He is through here. Mbappe is onto this. He shot a goal! He has done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Adeyemi. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He has found the way through. Threads one in. Oh, super ball. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro 21.
Insigne in acres of space out wide. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Martinez. Aims beyond the defence, and he welcomes it in. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. Tries to play it through. Looking to play him in. Now it's Insigne. And he's worked it through. Real chance! Oh, he really got hold of that. No way through. Now it's Martinez. Martinez! Alexander-Arnold. Yamal's cross. That is a brilliant interception. He's going for goal! He's put his foot right through that one. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Now it's Del Piero. Stojkovic. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late attacking runs from deep, and don't be surprised if he gets himself on the score sheet too.
He has found a way through. Deep cross. Bullish header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Mateus. And it's Cannavaro. Rodri. Now it's Girassi. And this is Del Piero. Del Piero! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What?
Takes a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nice looking ball. And he was quick to react. Torres receives it in a good position here. Look at this, and the shots! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Girassi! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Tries to play it through.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's found a way through. Cross flung in towards, big header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, it's simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Del Piero with the short one. Cross goes in there. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Mateus. And it's Stojkovic. Oh, super find. There's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, what has happened here? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rodri gets across and deals with it. That pass isn't the best. Ferran Torres. Del Piero. Searching pass he's played there. Saliba. Hernandez. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pedri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Girassi. Here's Rodri. Played into space. Good ball over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Saliba. Gavi. Ferran Torres. Just about within shooting range. Now it's Del Piero. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Good ball, shot at goal! Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great run on the overlap here. That's very neat. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Yamal. Mbappe, it's played through for him. He's shifting, and Del Piero! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Ferran Torres. And here's Mbappe. And he's decided to go for it. And here's Barella. He's had a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Baresi. Oh, that's well spotted. Yamal. It's Gavi. Mbappe!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gavi. And he's let fly! And that is a routine catch.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Lovely, now then. And this is... goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Has a shot!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he shoots! It's in! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here. He's gone for goal! And again! And yes, it's there! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's become a case of men against boys. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. Stojkovic is in a really good position out wide. He's Stojkovic! Now that was quite some save.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro
Corner
23,
number 2 then.
le numéro 21, le numéro 22. le numéro 3.
And it's been
Le
taken
numéro 9.
short.
Alors
Plays it
place,
across.
le numéro 13.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Le numéro 4. Le
That'll be a
numéro
throw
7.
in.
Le numéro 17. Le numéro 27. Attention, changement.
And it's Rodri. Mbappe. Spread it left. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Adeyemi! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's played it long. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Great defending, strong and determined. Adeyemi. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he plays one through. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Ribéry. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Real chance! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, well played. Hazard. Ronaldinho. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shapes to shoot! They've scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Takes a shot! And there's his chance to lead the counter. Del Piero. That's a cute ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He is through here.
5 minutes.
Del Piero, in towards the back stick. Tries to get it clear. Corner given.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Played out wide. And he's well positioned. Mbappe! And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. That is good alertness. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again. And goes for the shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Mbappe, here's a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Foden. To Barella. João Palhinha. And it's Lewis Skelly. To Barella. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Raul. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Foden. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of test.
Good effort from distance. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. Now it's Barella. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Hazard. Over to the left. Raul plays it in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Nigeria with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Referee's given a throw. Adams does well to get it back. He's going for goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Now it's Hazard. Vlahovic
just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nigeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a sharp pass. Ferran Torres in acres of... Ferran Torres! Your impression so far, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Vlahovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Delivered in. Hazard! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Knocks it into space. And That is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Not the most accurate pass. Nicely spread. Played back in. Aguirre deals with that comfortably. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done...
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lofted in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now, this could be a chance. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Vlahovic. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Matheus Nunes. Foden. João Palhinha. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And the volley. No, he's missed it.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Ferran Torres. Matheus Nunes. Ferran Torres. And it's... Good chance here! Oh, that is very close.
Barella brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Raul. Foden. Played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he was quick to react. Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this... Matheus Nunes! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tries from a long way out. He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Substitution in progress.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Number 18, Stojkovic. Coming on the field is number 13, De Bruyne.
Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite. Could be danger here. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Looking for options for movement. This might spell danger. Vlahovic! That was superb goalkeeping.
Vlahovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's a fine interception. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. Lewis Skelly. Oh, a delicate chip through. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Could move up a gear here. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Hazard. Koundé, and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that is shapes to shoot!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Saliba cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hazard with the delivery.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 20, Raul. Number 17, Vlahovic. Coming on the field, number 8, Pedri. Number 21, Neymar.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Pass somewhat off target, and it's De Bruyne. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that has not gone well. Neymar. It's Neymar! And he's gone backward here. Quality ball. Mohamed Salah. That's an imaginative pass. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
3 minutes added
Into
time.
stoppage time, and it is still goalless. He has found the way through. De Bruyne. And the counter-attack is on here for Nigeria. Oh, what a ball! Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
All hands on deck for this one. And he's there to clear it. So that's it. It is all over. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Are somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mendy. Saliba. Conte. Mendy. Conte. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. It's been slipped through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dinked through. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Looking for a runner. Olise is there to clear. Knocks it into space. Lewis Skelly, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lewis Skelly was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ferran Torres chips it through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Good ball, good take. Koundé.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Dembele. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Tries to get it clear. And he's managed to get free. Mbappe. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes for a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Dembele aims beyond the defence. Shot at goal! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Martinez. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Martinez. That has been cut short. Koundé with the clearance. Gavi. Time and again they are repelled. Dembele proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Nous rappelons à nos chers spectateurs que le programme du match et d'autres accessoires sont disponibles à la boutique du club. Changement pour la France. Le numéro 1 pour le remplacer.
And we're underway
le
again.
numéro 12, Lloris.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
This is Dembele. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Yes! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3 chance! They've done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 9. Le
Ah,
numéro
now some
19.
movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Le numéro 15.
France
Le numéro
are
17.
having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played into space. It's a goal kick. Nice looking ball. That's a... Olise!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Do it. He's wide and looking to get onto this. Corner given. France with the corner. They're first. And a chance! Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Luis Skelly. Now he's got space here. Ferran Torres looking to get on the end of this. Up he goes! Martinez! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Upamecano to Guendouzi. Mendy. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Probing pass. Rabiot. Lewis Skelly cuts it out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Doué. No, it's Doué. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's forced to go back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! He is through here! And Martinez! Well, there's the clearance.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Attention, changement.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Takes on his marker. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. That ball looks a good one. Look at the space here. Can he finish? He has done it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Doué is in a really good position out wide. It's a pretty loose pass. He's gone for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Rabiot clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
À sa
Corner
place,
number 3 coming
le
up.
numéro 10, Griezmann.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Olise. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Nicely shaped ball. And that was very necessary.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 20.
Chouameni. And it's Griezmann. Oh, he's burst through into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Shoots! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Salah. Hazard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Il y aura 6 minutes
Doué.
de temps additionnel.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's got away. That has not gone well. And this is Griezmann. Messi. Pinches it off him. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. João Palhinha. And it's Nunez. Last chance, perhaps. He's found a way through. Now here's the delivery. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Not the most accurate pass. That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Christensen has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
He's a fine all-round defender, Peter. Physically, he's strong, he's a good reader of the game and never afraid to put in a tackle, a well-timed tackle. I don't think any opposition forward will relish playing against him. I think I'm right in saying that.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's Azar. He's picked his way through. Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now here's the delivery. Big header! He's done very well to get to that.
Sorloth is offering a wry smile there.
And he's being shifted off it. Christensen. A couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And it's Modric. Now it's En-Nesyri. And this is Modric. Serginho has it out wide and in space. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Serginho's cross. Now it's Mbappe. Neither side yet able to find the net. Nicked it back promptly. Modric. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Matheus Nunes. Matheus Nunes! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Knocks it into space. Pings it across. Matheus Nunes gets it clear. And it's Modric. Gross. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Azar. Oh, played through for the wide man. Saliba clears it away. Matheus Nunes. And Lewis Skelly. Strong running down that left flank. That's the throw. And he's gone searching crossfield. Barella. Now it's Foden. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ball swung in, and he's there to clear it. Lewis Skelly. And the pass is intercepted. Looks to the other side. Hazard has it in a wide position. Can he get on the end of this? Plays it across. And it's hoisted clear. Crossed it again. He gets big. He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Half-time getting close now. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Hazard. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. Hazard gets into some space. Serginho could try cutting in. He's got tall. Hits it again, but still no joy.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Serginho. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this? Hazard! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. The midway point of the game.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And the second half gets underway. So the first half brought no goals. Modric. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Luis Skelly. Gross. That has been cut short. Isak. Look at the space here. Big chance! He's got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And now the breakaway. Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this? Now then, the ball's come loose. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Christensen is there, and he can pick it up. That's a shade optimistic. Surlot! And reclaimed it in a trice. Great vision. Oh, good take and a good shoot! It's a loose ball. Here comes the... And again! Defending of the desperate variety. Looking for the run. Some resolute defending there. There's the crossfield ball. He shifted it to the flank. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! Mbappe! Ferran Torres! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Now, can they get him away? Ferran Torres picks it up out wide.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Alexander-Arnold is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass.
Climbs up big! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's got away. Backward it goes. And it's Barella. Solot. Barella. Ferran Torres. Out towards the flank.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Hazard. Gets to show off his quick feet. Barella. Now it's Foden. Foden. Played into the middle. Cleared away. And there's the shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Número 18. Número 14. Entra
Looking to play him in.
Número 4.
And the shot's on here.
Número 30.
Messi.
Número 47.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Matthews Nunes. And it's Gavi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And the through ball. He has found a way through. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Last chance, perhaps.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Looking for options for movement. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, he's butchers the keeper's a bit, and the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Paris Saint-Germain, Milan AC.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Gullit, over to the left. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero going face-to-face with his great rival.
There's a player below Peter that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency. Chance for a shot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, no joy this time. And that has been clubbed away. Araujo, nicely aimed pass. Oh, that's rather hopeful. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And Dijk makes the interception. Araujo. Maldini. Pirlo. Now it's Gullit. In with the challenge. The ball is bounced loose now. And he welcomes it in. Del Piero! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ferran Torres. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit. Christensen gets good distance on it. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. And Del Piero! And he thumps it clear.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That has not gone well. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. There's the shot! They've done it! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Ferran Torres demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Saliba promptly onto that, and Gullit! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Gullit brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Araujo, still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That looks a good ball through. Rummenigge! Oh, a very decent attempt. Well, nicely intercepted. Gullit. Ferran Torres.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Barella. Christensen. Martinez is onto it in a flash. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the through ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Showing good feet. Delivers with whip. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. He has found the way through. And pull it! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Knocks it out wide. And it's Del Piero. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. And he's lost his man here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Might be danger here. Hernandez. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Milan get the ball rolling in the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Thuram. Here's Vieira. Milan finding their passes. Barella. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. Now it's Martinez. Can he finish? There it is!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again. But while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish.
Chance! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hoisted in. He's going for goal. Just swings wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Yeah. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Maldini. It's Pirlo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Shapes to shoot! And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram. Araujo. Foden. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Tries to play it through. Gavi! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Pullet. Shoots! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Milan take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And this is Pullet. Maldini. And he's straight offside.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 20.
So, time for changes on
23.
both sides, actually.
Le numéro 9. Le numéro 11. Le numéro 22.
Nicely spread.
À leur place, le numéro 14. Messi.
Adeyemi.
Le numéro 13.
Nicely weighted
Hazard.
ball. And the
Le
through
numéro
ball.
27. Le
Well, it's
numéro
definitely
4.
the right attitude
Le
and
numéro
application,
7.
Peter.
Changement.
They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Just eases him off the ball. Vieira. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. Deep cross. Terrific header. It's a goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
But.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adeyemi. And he skips past his man. Tries to pass it through. Saliba. Matheus Nunes. Played into space out wide. It's a promising position.
4 minutes de temps
Oh,
additionnel.
good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Bigo receives it in a wide position. Played in deep. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Van Dijk. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective.